Say hey, bro.
Hey.
Hey, girl.
Welcome to my tiny home.
Izza. Where's Izza? Pop your head over real quick, bro.
Come here, hon.
What?
Just, yeah, real quick. Cute. Hey, girl. There's me. Cutie. Oh, we got Izza.
Cutie.
What?
Just call
Yeah,
yourself.
duh. The fuck. Wait, Gray, open that shit real quick.
What time is it? I'm on a crunch for time. Look how cute.
Look how cute, y'all. We already ate that shit all. We already ate it all.
I'm not offended.
This is like the craziest thing. This looks like shit on camera, but this is like the coolest thing we've all ever done in our whole lives. Let's just say it's the coolest
Like
shit we've
this
done.
is like,
period.
guys. Oh my god, like,
Before you put this
girl, it's really hard.
Stand on the
we
car.
need to be
Isabel.
visible.
Well, babe, you can't get it in there.
You're not gonna, Isabel.
You can't, I'm not gonna be
You
able to get
can't
it.
get it unless you literally do this.
I know, unless I'm like deep underground. It still looks cute as hell. Oh,
Wait, we
yours
should
are
do better.
cute.
I'm gonna put your foot up.
Hella badly. Oh, this is actually the exposure's on plus 3. So this is the coolest thing ever. There's literally nothing else to say. Isabel took pics of us kissing, and we showered yesterday, which y'all will not get the tape to. But we made it. But we made the damn thing.
Hey.
What kind of camera is
I
that?
asked Steve what the best video camera was to buy, and he
How much was that?
8.
What?
Yeah.
8,000?
No.
Oh.
800.
What the fuck?
I know. What was that? 9, right, or some shit?
Yeah.
This is
pissed.
the best camera for video. Is this one?
That might be a little too close though. Might get all my pores in there.
True.
Okay. We're gonna grill tonight. We actually grilled yesterday. I had 2 hamburgers and 2 corn dogs with garlic sauce. That's like 500
Can you
calories a
insert
serving.
Can you insert the picture of me with my corn dogs?
I don't know how to do that.
You don't know how to put a picture on the screen. Jesus. Go over to my channel, guys. Holy.
And for those of you asking, oh, you know, where's Prince? Where's Prince? He's right here. He's right here. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, honey bunny? He's just lazy, y'all. Like, there's literally not much else I can say about this bruh. Like, I love him. He's perfect. You're fogging up the entire fucking thing, dummy. Come on, sweetheart. Come on. You gotta look good for the camera. He's great. He's good. He loves it. He loves, like, the land and everything. But his stamina, his max, is 7 minutes, give or take. And he's done for the rest of the day. Like, if he's not in videos and stuff, it's because he doesn't have... Like, he's in my bed with Duchess. And that's what he does. He actually ran a bull out of its pen. It was almost a major issue. And they wanted me to give him away. And I said, no. I said, my dog is not going anywhere. Ow! Oh my god, he loves the fucking car. Okay, Mitters. Okay, Mitters. Okay. Alright, okay. We're gonna go to Home Depot. Bye! Now, I'm making Duchess her room. I'm just using my closet because I don't have that many clothes. I mean, like, my suits and stuff, I keep in a separate room altogether. And those are pretty much the only clothes I need, actually, I care about, because those are pretty much the only expensive things, you know, I own. Yeah, I have a few, like, designer stuff in that, but for the most part, I don't really give a shit what happens to my clothes, so I don't need that big closet. So, basically, moral of the story, I just care about my cat more. So, I'm making my closet, so I'm making her a sign right now that says Duchess on it, so... Alright, BFF, where we going? Tell the people, bro. Where are we going? Where's Daddy taking you? Where's Daddy taking you? So stupid. You're so stupid. It's okay. He's just like his dad. He's just got muscles. Where are we going? Tell the people. Tell them. Where are we going, big guy? Alright, we're going to the gym. We're actually going gym shopping right now. I'm pretty certain this is the gym I'm gonna be at. Small, not a lot of people. New equipment, not a lot of equipment. It's pretty small, but definitely damn cheaper than New York City. I'll tell you that. What do you say? You gonna have a good time with Daddy? They actually allow dogs too. I don't know if he's ready for that, but he can be a troublemaker, to say the least. But it's alright. He's my troublemaker. He's just got my genes. He's literally just my son. He's just a troublemaker. He's just my son. That's literally, I don't know how else to describe him, but he would definitely give some other dogs a hard time for sure. Very protective, very troublesome. What's in your foot? What's in your foot, bro? What's in your foot, honey baby? Oh my God, come on. Big ass mouth too. Alright, let's go gym shopping. I'm not gonna bring my camera in there because I'm like new and I don't want to be annoying and stuff, but let's go. Alright, another day, another sleigh. Prince, where are you? He's camera shy? No, he's not. Come here. Oh yeah, big boy. Oh yes. Oh yes. Alright, we're gonna be hitting any upper body that I can do. I've been doing legs every other day with cardio in between those days. He's ripped too. We'll see. I don't know. I did an arm day, very light arm day, like nothing more than 20 pounds, and it was actually really, really good. It was so nice to like feel a pump again and stuff finally. I have my last hospital visits here, but in San Francisco, which is now, like before that was 20 minutes away, and now that's 3.5 hours, about. A little more, honestly. I'm like way up. And I'm way, what is it, never eat? Oh yeah, I'm way east too. Like I'm so close to Nevada now. So I gotta go like that. But yeah, we'll see. You can see me. Yep, so 6 hours today. Had stacked meetings. 2 of them didn't even show. Landed one. Waiting on another one to come through. I hope I'm in focus. I don't know. Exhausted. Today just kicked me right in the fucking face. But I'm about to drive an hour. To go to my gym. Fucking through farmland, let me tell you. Go hit a chest day. Maybe I can record some of it. This will be the first day in the gym that I record. Let's see if there's people in there. But yeah, on the days that you don't want to do it, it's the most important days to go. And I know everyone says that, and I know it's cliche, but it really is the most true thing. My body, my mentality, my discipline would not be where it is without that mentality. It was the same thing when I worked in service restaurants before even anything I did in the gym. Like the days where I literally could not get out of bed, I was so sore from the day before. Those days counted the most because it built a thicker skin in me, you know? Obviously, if you're like fucking broken leg or something, then don't do it. But like excuses, like you're tired and you have too much shit to do and everything like that, let that be a lesson for the next day. If you say you have too much shit to do, then you gotta reprioritize your shit so you can fit all of it in one day. Even today, like I had a super busy day. I had to, drive a ton. But that's on me and I have to prioritize better so I can get my shit done for work and for the gym. So I can keep my mental health in check and I can keep my business in check. Because if my mental health goes, and my discipline goes away, then my business is right down the fucking drain, you know? And that'd be a lesson to your relationships. Like, there's gonna, I mean, I don't know a lot about relationships, but, you know, I could probably apply to that too. Like, on the days that, like, y'all fight or it's not good or whatever, like, those are probably the most important days to stick to it. And even with school, I mean, I was never good in school. If you're in school and you're watching this, don't fucking drop out. It's the same thing. Like, if you don't want to do a test or something, I'm sure that night that you study for it is going to be the most important night, rather than the nights, you know, that you wanted to or whatever. It applies to all aspects of your life. I try to say that all the fucking time. It's not just about goddamn lifting weights. Who cares about fucking lifting weights at the end of it, right? Nobody really. Sure, shit, I not really for me, you know? Like, it's more about the discipline that comes from it and the results that and that progress that discipline gets, you know? I guess it's a little military. People, I guess, don't really like when I talk about that type of stuff, but shit. Here I am, god damn it. So, cheers, y'all. Love you. If y'all are watching this post-lift or pre-lift, wish me luck. Good luck on y'all shit. Oh, god damn it. I would literally go twice just to have 2 of these. I fucking love these shit. Alright, it is, it's 9:07. I'm gonna go hit legs. Oh shit, I gotta go. I got a meeting at 10:30 and 11. So, it's Christmas Eve also, but I don't celebrate Christmas. I just don't do any of that stuff, but happy holidays. God damn. I'm surprised people even want to meet on Christmas Eve. I don't give a shit though. Hey, money's money. Who gives a fuck? So yeah, I'm gonna look like this, which is awesome, but I didn't have the time because I also have to write up 2 contracts. I just a bunch of work stuff, but I have 3 meetings, and then I'm gonna go hit legs, and then hopefully film for y'all. This is the monster flavor of the day. So strawberry, yeah, strawberry. This one's kind of mid. I like the peach better, or the regular, but it's alright. I'm not a complainer. It's gonna taste good either way. Got my water bottle. This ain't even, it's a Yeti. Very nice, very nice. Oh. Alright, we're gonna talk together. Jesus. Okay, so I'm not in New York anymore. I'm not in New York City. You guys have been asking why, like, obviously. Makes sense. So I'm gonna explain why. He's tired. It's late. But to really understand why, I feel like I kind of have to talk about stuff that I'm not used to talking about on here. And that's okay. But yeah, let's talk a bit about why. But I feel like to understand why I left, I kind of have to go into why I moved in the first place. So let's just talk about that. You know, I've tried to do this so many times, but like, I kind of just play off everything as like a joke. And I have a very hard time with like talking about serious stuff that is either like relevant to my life or like has happened to me, or that I go through or anything like that. But yeah, so to preface this, like, nothing bad happened. Like, I feel like people think something really drastic had to happen for me to leave, because I was not open or vocal about what I was going through when I was there. And to preface this video, like, I don't regret moving to New York. I don't regret living there. I feel like when people do end up leaving, a lot of it is just like, fuck that city. I can't do it. Like, it's horrible. All that. I still do think New York City is like the greatest city in the world. I really do. And like, I would not have everything that I have now without me moving there. Like, I would not have built my company. I would not be as far as in fitness at all. No matter what. No way. I wouldn't have my friends that I have now, who I love, like, as my family. You know, there's so many things, right? Like, I truly do think I would have never transitioned into who I fully am, like, being trans. And I think I genuinely would have died. Sorry, the laundry. But I think I genuinely would have died in the closet of being, like, a trans person. I would have always just been, like, a woman, if I hadn't moved. So there's so many things that, you know, I'm grateful for in terms of moving there. But, you know, there is a reason that I moved, and there's a reason that I stayed. And, you know, that really comes from who I was when I decided to move, right? And, like, I guess, I don't know. I don't really want to get too much into it, but growing up, I had a very hard time. I always felt very out of place. Like, it didn't really have anything to do with anyone else, in a sense. I just never felt right. I've talked about my mental issues a little bit, but growing up was very chaotic for me. Like, very chaotic. And, you know, everybody has it worse. You know, I mean, people have it worse than you do, you know, in all circumstances, right? Like, you know, there are things happening all over the world and children that don't have access to food and water and stuff like that. And, like, so, but I had a very, very hard time growing up. Like, from my whole adolescence, pretty much, you know, from as long as I can remember, being, like, 12. You know, there's a few slight core memories from when I was like 6, 8, 9. But like from 12 to 18, I was miserable. Like, I cannot, like, I don't hate anybody. That's like, I don't hate anybody. Like, I dislike people. I detest some people. But even to those people, I wouldn't wish 5 minutes of like what was going on mentally with me in those 6 years, even for 5 minutes. Like, it genuinely was like a constant war in my mind. Okay? And it was horrible. Like, it really was. And you guys know I have a past with addiction. And I used everything in my power that I could. Hey, stop. I used everything in my power that I could to escape what was going on inside my head. So whether that was drugs, whether that was self-harming, I mean, you guys have seen my scars. Like, we don't have to dance around it, you know? Like, I just needed every single vice I could get to escape from what was going on, because I couldn't handle what was going on outside. And when you grow up in that type of environment, and in that, like, constant chaos, that's your normal. Like, that's what it becomes. And, you know, like, I just was doing everything in my power to basically not live. Like, I was surviving, but I don't even remember years of my life because of how, like, miserable I was, and how, like, it was depression, but it was, like, so much farther. Genuinely. Like, it really was to me. And so that was, like, up until I was 18. Like, if someone told me at 17, sitting in, like, the Santa Barbara fucking police station, that I was gonna like be self-sufficient and successful and sober 3 years at 21 years old, I would have like spat on you and told you to fuck off. Like I really thought I was not going to live past 18. I got my anarchy tattoo on my 18th birthday. Like I had no intention of living, genuinely. And then I got sober, right? So I got sober when I was, 19? Yeah, when I was 19 years old. And my depression and like what was going on mentally got better at that time after I got sober. But I still really struggled with mental health. And, it was, again, when your environment is chaos, you will chase chaos, and New York City was the perfect balance of like escaping my addiction, which I grew up in, and getting chaos that I got to choose. Like every time I was faced with like difficulties in New York City, I was like, well, it might be chaotic, but I got to choose it. It wasn't placed on me, and that was like my mantra for so long. And I don't know. Because also, I lived in New York City for 2 years. So I moved to New York, and then the first year I was like broke out of my mind. I was partying all the time. Like, all the time. I was clubbing everywhere you could fucking possibly go. Like, the gay scene, the straight scene, the stripper scene, like, everywhere. And I was still sober. Like, I wasn't using hard drugs. I wasn't. But, I was still using alcohol way too much as a device. Or as a vice. I was just caught up in like so much unnecessary bullshit and like chaotic relationships and friendships and like environments and everything like that and I would always be like, oh, like the chaos finds me, it always does, but it's not true. I would find it because I was so used to those types of situations that it just was normal to me. Hey baby. And then the second year, right, then like at the end of the first year, I was finalizing all A lift. Like I got my shit together. Like I was finalizing all A lift. I was finalizing what I have now. And then in the second year, I moved back to prove to myself like what I did for myself, Like I had never been able to do anything besides just survive. And so I wanted to like, I wanted like my own apartment. I wanted that like nice lifestyle that I had like craved for so long that I'd never had. And I am really proud of myself. Like I don't know, a lot of 20-year-olds that can say like they moved to New York City fully self-sufficient and had a dog, like, like I am proud of myself. But the thing is like I went from one extreme to the other. So like I went from being broke and having nothing to like maybe having too much because all I started to care about was like monetary value of everything. And I was trying to pursue real estate and like loan management, like assessment and like all these things that I really thought I wanted because it led to so much like money. That second year, this year, like what? End of last year and this year, I had been making more money than, ever. More money than I make right now because I don't have the opportunities anymore. And I was like so depressed, honestly. Because I was like alone, and I prioritized, hello, baby. Like I prioritized, making money instead of what I would like truly kind of wanted to do. Like I was gonna leave fitness and everything, to chase like, that type of, fiscal opportunity and like responsibility. There's touches. Yeah, so at the end of it, when I was looking for new apartments, like none of them felt right. I was looking over budget, under budget, like all the areas, and none of it felt right. I was like, in my heart, I was like, this is just weird. Like, I had never felt so disassociated and like separated from my center of who I was as a person. Even when I was on like so much drugs, I had never felt like that in my life. Genuinely. And it gave me so much anxiety. Like, the past like 4 months, the last 4 months I lived in New York City, I didn't even sleep with a fucking blanket because I would get so anxious when I slept. Like, I was anxious when I slept, and I would get nightmares of, like, I don't know. Okay, and then I was using alcohol as a vice again, and like I wasn't eating, and it was just not good. Like, I really was so not there mentally because I was so not centered with myself. But it was like, I was like, well, like, I'm making all this fucking money, so like, who cares? Like, and I just kept saying that, and then I like broke pretty much. Because at this point, I have no capacity for like social situations, no emotional capacity. I don't crave like any human relationships, any intimacy, like, and I love my friends and like they know I love them and like whatever, but like I even like I don't speak to anybody here. Like, I don't do anything that's not like outside of work. And I don't really see anyone because I'm in the middle of nowhere. And I'm like happier than I was living there. I'm so much happier. Like, I'm praying again. I'm not drinking. Like, and if I am, it's like very little. And I'm surrounding myself with like things that make me feel good, you know? Like, being like, I'm around horses now and like I get to do that. And I'm kind of getting off track because this is like now, but the reason why I moved out of New York, because there was actually a possibility, like, I have to take care of some stuff here. That's another reason why I'm here. But there was a possibility that after I took care of the stuff that I have to take care of here, date TBT, when that's finished, that I might have moved back, right? Like, I need to help out my family, and I will take that responsibility, and like, because I love to, and that's who I am as a person. Like, nothing matters to me besides my family, really. And when I say family, including like my closest friends, of course. But yeah, like, there was a possibility after I was done taking care of that I would move back, and I don't even think somebody could pay me to move back, genuinely. Like, if rent was free, if everything was free, everything, I still wouldn't go back. If someone was paying me, I don't think I could live another day there. Yeah. And again, like, I don't regret it. I don't regret anything in my life. Like, even the mistakes that I've made, it makes me, and I learn from them and everything else. And I wouldn't have anything that I have now. I would still be the kid with no future working at a restaurant, with no ambitions, no goals, no nothing. So I'm very grateful. But, like, I want peace. And now, like, the first time in my life, I'm not fucking kidding, the first time in my life, for as long as I can remember, there's no alarms going off constantly in my head. There's no, like, voices, you know, constantly going on a consistent loop, you know. I'm not surrounded by chaos, and for so long, I really felt that if I wasn't surrounded by chaos, I would completely derail my personality and my existence because I know nothing else. And now that I'm finally experiencing it, I've never felt so at peace, you know. And I don't know, like, that's really, I'll keep you guys updated, you know, but I don't know, it feels very good and it finally feels like I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Because the last year in New York, like, there was always something wrong. It didn't matter if I was having a super fun day, a super fucking horrible day. It didn't matter how much money I was making. Everything, something was wrong. And that feeling is gone. And I just need to keep experiencing that. And so, yeah, I mean, the truth of it is, it's just like, I don't want to feel chaos anymore. Like, I changed my name, I changed my number, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm literally 30 miles off of a freeway. Like, there's no, like, there's no town. Like, there's nothing. And I love it. And I've never gotten to have that before. And I really do love it, you know. It's just about how you grow up and how you internalize certain things. Like, I did not handle what I went through well. At all. Right? Like, I used all these things to counterplay what was going on. And it was a vicious cycle of, like, drug abuse, self-harm, and then, like, just getting into fucking trouble. Like, it was just, like, for so long, you know. And then I got sober, and then my vice of chaos just changed. Yeah, I wasn't using hard drugs, but I was still constantly surrounded by fucked up shit and chaos. And I put myself there. Like, that's also the other thing. Like, I'm not trying to blame anybody else but myself. You know, like, because not for the shit growing up, but for, like, situations that I put myself in when I was in New York, like, that was my fault, you know? And, like, I'm just coming to terms with so much stuff. And it's honestly pretty overwhelming, but I'm in a good place now where I can really just process what happened from, like, ages fucking, 12 to 20. You know, and that's a lot of shit to process, right? Like, whereas before, I would just be, well, next thing. And it really, like, damaged me, I think. But yeah, that's it. I don't really want to get deep ever again on this channel. Like, I like keeping it to fitness stuff and gym stuff and just light stuff, you know. Everybody's going through so much all the time. Like, I don't want to, like, put my shit on here and, like, everything. But I mean, like, if I'm gonna say why I left, I'll say it on here, you know. And that's it. Like, nothing bad happened, nothing drastic happened. Like, it wasn't like something catastrophic was going on and it, like, pushed me over the edge, you know. There was all these a bunch of little things from my childhood, from, like, environments that I was in, just all accumulated to me growing out of constantly, like, craving chaos. And the simple answer is, I just want peace, you know. Like, that's really it. You know, that's it. I just want to be with my pets. I want to work on, you know, what I've built, and, like, not be attracted to other monetary opportunities that won't make me happy at all. And I want to focus on, like, things that matter, like my family and, I don't know, my friends, and that's it. I mean, like, I don't know. I think, like, I'm definitely gonna move. Where? I don't fucking know yet. I mean, like, I don't know. I'll probably end up in SoCal with Grayson, honestly. But San Diego is kind of a big city, and I'm kind of off the city thing, so we're really gonna see. I have no idea. I'm gonna visit Grayson, though, and figure it out. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's it. There's nothing. Again, there's no real drama. There's nothing, like, nothing really bad happened, you know. Like, I'm really proud of myself for what I was able to do there, and I'm proud of myself for what I'm able to do here. I've never taken the time to be okay. Okay, well, Mr. Man, Mr. Mayor, as we call him. as in just me and him. Nobody else calls him that because nobody else gets to see him except for me. My camera battery died in the middle of that whole fucking thing. Yeah, you guys, like, I just want peace. I'm just very happy with myself at this point in my life. Transitioning really helped me come to terms with a lot of things. I'm really grateful for that. I think now that I just like am able to really be the man that I want to be publicly and openly, I want a very different life for myself than the one that I've lived like my whole life. And you know, no matter where I move next, I want to continue this like mindset that I have now, no matter what. But yeah, life is all just like fucking experiences at the end of it, right? Like, we'll end on a good note, you know. Even though I didn't have the best time, it made me into exactly who I am, right? Like I don't know. My teacher said I would be nothing. Doctor said I was gonna die. Like, look where I am now, you know. With him and with this, you know. So you can make it out. Promise. I think it's helpful to like hear different people and like what different people went through and everything. So maybe this can help some of you. And like, hey, like if you're thinking about moving to New York City, I mean, like, I fucking fell in love with it, you know. I made some mistakes, obviously, and like it just wasn't the best fit. Like, I'll just kind of leave it at that. Like, I think it might have been at first for maybe the first 2 months, but I made some wrong choices. I made some mistakes. You know, despite everything that I got out of it, you know, like everything, you know, financially, and like I got this little guy and like stuff like that. I did fuck up a ton, so I'm just like moving on with my life. Like, I don't know what else to say. See, this is me fucking laughing. And I don't mean to make jokes out of trauma, like that's not at all what I'm doing. It helps me to make jokes of my own and just like laugh. Like, I literally like laughing about shit is like my nervous response now. So yeah. But it's not like a joke or anything. I just I guess I'm still coming to terms with stuff, and I've just always kind of laughed about it, so it doesn't have to get super serious. But yeah, if you're thinking about moving to New York, totally visit. I mean, like, it's great if you want to like submerge yourself in like LGBT like communities and stuff. I mean, like, there's more fucking trans and gay people there than there are straight people. So, like, you know, but at this point in my life, it's just doesn't serve me anymore, and I think that's very important. And like, I think I've talked about this before on my channel. Like, I forgot who said this, but I'll never forget it. Someone was like, do you want to end your life, or do you want to end the life that you're living? And I think, like, I wasn't suicidal when I was in New York City. I don't want to say that because I wasn't. But, like, I was very, like, I wasn't doing well. And I just really think I just wanted to, like, end that life that I was living there, you know? And I did. I mean, Jesus, like, new name, new number, new fucking I mean, you could not pick a more opposite environment than New York City to this, right? So I ended the life that I was living. And I've done that once before when I did move to New York City. I did the same type of thing, and, you know, it ended up pretty well for me in the end, right? So yeah, I'm just basically doing that, I think. So yeah, I mean, let that be a lesson. Like, if you're like really depressed like I was, and you just really don't like yourself or who you are, or where your environment is, like, try to end the life you're living, except for like and not end, you know, obviously your own. So yeah, that's it. That's why I moved. I can't believe I talked about all that shit. It's crazy. Do you guys look my... I gotta shave soon. Actually, next time I have a big meeting, I'll shave. I cannot be in a suit with the shit, that's for sure. But we love you. Yeah, you guys, I'm all good. I'm all good. You guys think I like fucking went insane? This is the most sane I've been in like a year. I'm good. We're good. Ow. Whoa. I hate when you snort in my ears. Okay. Do you know him? Can you hear him? He's like the worst. Just kidding, baby. You're my favorite. This is my friend. This is my BFF. This is my friend. We're really good friends. Yeah. Okay. Bye, y'all.